You don't always realize how heavy the load is until you finally put it down. For most people, life becomes a game of control. Trying to fix, tweak, adjust, micromanage every detail, from your future to how people see you, to how fast things should happen. It's subtle. It doesn't feel like control, it feels like being responsible. But over time, that responsibility turns into anxiety, pressure, exhaustion. You start to live inside your head more than in the moment. And here's where it gets strange. The tighter you hold on, the more things slip away. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's not about becoming lazy or careless. It's about making peace with the fact that you were never in full control to begin with. And that's not a weakness. It's freedom. It's strength. You weren't designed to carry the weight of every outcome. You were designed to experience, to respond, to grow, to move with life, not ahead of it. But when you try to control everything, you create resistance. And resistance blocks clarity. It blocks flow. The universe, or whatever name you give to that force, works in rhythm. It's already moving. You just forgot how to trust its timing. Letting go is remembering that life unfolds better when you stop interrupting it, that solutions often appear when you stop looking so hard. That peace isn't something you find. It's something that surfaces when you stop drowning in your own need for control. And that's where life begins to feel a little lighter, a little clearer, and a whole lot more real. So what happens when you actually let go? Most people expect something dramatic, like the universe instantly rewarding them, or everything suddenly becoming perfect. But that's not what this is about. Letting go isn't a shortcut to an outcome. It's a shift in how you exist, a change in your state, not your situation. You start to notice space where there used to be noise, a breath where there used to be tension. You don't lose ambition, but it's no longer soaked in panic. You still care, but not in a way that drains you. Life still moves forward, but you're not dragging it anymore. This is when you realize that control was never your source of safety. Presence was. Because when you're present, you're not stuck in what could go wrong. You're not clinging to expectations or mentally rehearsing every possible failure. You're just here, awake, able to respond without being ruled by fear or force. And ironically, this is when you become more effective, not less. Letting go also makes you more honest. With yourself, with others. You stop pretending to know everything. You stop forcing smiles or chasing approval. You stop trying to outrun your own discomfort. And because of that, your peace becomes real. Not conditional, not performative, just quietly solid. But here's something most people miss. Letting go is not a one-time thing. It's a practice, a way of walking through life. And the more you choose to let go, the more life reveals what it had in store for you all along, when you weren't too busy gripping the wheel. You don't become passive. You become aligned, with timing, with truth, with yourself. And once that happens, the fear of what if starts to fade. Not because you have all the answers, but because you finally understand you never needed them. Maybe the reason life has felt so heavy is because you've been trying to carry what was never yours to begin with. Most of what we hold on to, the pressure to figure everything out, the fear of falling behind, the need to control every outcome, none of it is actually you. It's just noise you absorbed along the way. Expectations that became armor, fear disguised as responsibility. It's not your job to control the entire path. Your real job is to align with the moment, because the moment is the only place life actually happens. Not in your head, not in the past, not in what might go wrong, but here, in this breath, in this heartbeat, in this step forward. Letting go isn't about being careless. It's about finally trusting that your worth doesn't depend on how tightly you grip. You don't need to micromanage the universe. You just need to be clear within yourself. Let life meet you there. Let the next step appear not from stress, but from stillness. Not from fear, but from flow. The truth is, when you let go of what you were never meant to hold, you make space for everything that was meant to find you. And if you're listening right now, maybe this was your reminder. You don't have to chase peace. You just have to stop holding what blocks it. Let go. Not because you're giving up, but because you're ready to live. If you're still here, you're not like most people. Most people click away. They skip to the end. They chase the next dopamine hit. But you stayed. You listened. You opened up space inside yourself to hear something that wasn't just noise, but truth. And that means something. It means you're not just consuming content. You're remembering something. Something you already knew deep down, but life made you forget. You're not here by accident. You didn't find this video. It found you, because part of you is tired of carrying what was never yours. Tired of the chaos. Tired of being in survival mode when your soul is asking for stillness. So here's something just for you. No big lesson, no more philosophy. Just this. You're already doing better than you think, even if it feels messy, even if your mind is still noisy, even if you still don't have all the answers. The fact that you're here, reflecting, observing, letting go, that is a shift. That is healing. That is rare. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just becoming. I'm proud of you. And you're not alone. We're all learning to trust the unknown together. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is simply let go and keep going.